Hey everyone, welcome back to Bucky's Customs. Hey, every once in a while I do a review on a new tool that I get here in the shop. And, it's kind of fun to do actually. And, some people might be on the fence or whatever, like I was. I looked at YouTube videos to see what might be out there, what other people thought, because most oftentimes you can't believe the 4 stars, the 5 stars, and most of the reviews. You're kind of wondering if they're fake. But, I'm sure they're not. But anyway, I would like to do a review this time on a new tool that I picked up from Harbor Freight. Yes, another Harbor Freight tool. And I'm a frugal kind of person. I don't like spending a crap load of money on something that I'm only going to use occasionally. And, you know, why should I spend 5, 6 times the amount when what I get at Harbor Freight serves the purpose? Now, I've only had a couple tools that I really didn't like and I got rid of because they really didn't fit in my shop the way I wanted them to fit, or the way I thought they would fit in my shop as far as their usability. So I got rid of them and I replaced them with other tools that I felt were better off, I was better off with in the shop. So that all being said, I went to Harbor Freight the other day and I picked up this belt sander. It's a detail belt sander. I've seen them on YouTube. My brother-in-law Vernon Hinkle has one. Not necessarily this brand, I don't think, but he has one and loves it, which is probably the reason I went to Harbor Freight and got this one, because I see it used in his videos. And if you haven't checked out his channel, go check out his channel, Vernon Hinkle, the YouTube channel. Just go Vernon Hinkle and check out some of his reviews on tools, and check this one out too. I'm going to go ahead and unbox and use this tool, and then I'll give you my honest opinion of it. So stay tuned. Okay, let's give this box an opening. Let me grab my knife in case I need it and see what we got. I have not opened this yet. And let's just see what Harbor Freight has to offer. My goodness, I think it's all assembled. Let's see what we got here. Looks like it's all assembled, as it should be. Take a look at, oops, a little wrench. And let's take a look at this manual, just to make sure there isn't anything specific that I need to kind of do. Just a lot of specifications, safety, extension cords. There we go. Adjusting knobs, housing, angle adjusting knob. Well, this thing's pretty neat. So it goes in plenty of different angles here, and I'm pretty sure that that's my tension knob right here. So, and I think this lever here just takes all the tension off the belt, so we can change the belt. Pretty quick and easy way of doing it. The knob here is probably going to give me left to right adjustment once I put a new belt on. So that's kind of cool, actually.
So I think what I'll do now is we'll get things picked up here and I'll grab my charcuterie board and we'll give this thing a quick test to see what it can do. Now I'm not gonna push too hard on this board. I have a really aggressive grit paper and I believe it's like a 60 grit and it's working pretty well here. Actually better than I had hoped, and I get the feeling if I press harder it'll even get more aggressive.
Okay, well, right out of the box, 5 minutes out of the box, I'm going to give this 5 stars. A star for each of the minutes I had it in my hand. The thing's a little heavy, okay, but I think that takes some of the vibration out of it. It is a detailing tool, and I think the heftiness of it is going to be a plus for longevity. Hanging on to that, so yeah, it's going to be a little fatiguing, but for the most part, I think, you know, it did take that off really well. I don't know what grit's on this. Looks like it might be a coarse grit, like an 80 or 60, but it did take it off, and I have a lot more to do to this board, which is why I bought this. But you know, I want to rough it up on the outside and shape it so that it looks uncut, so to speak, more natural. And I'm hoping this tool will give me that opportunity to do that. The other thing, this thing blows a lot of dust, especially with the coarse grit paper, and I don't think I want to use it in my shop for any extended period of time, and I certainly don't want to use it without a breather, without a mask or something. So I think what I'm going to do is take it out in the garage and open a door out there and just put my charcuterie board out there and go to town and make a mess out there, something I can clean up a lot easier, and then I don't have to breathe as much of the dust down here in my shop. So I'm gonna go do that. We'll come back after I'm done with it. I'll show you the process of me doing it. I just won't voice over, or I won't talk during it, and I'll let you know what I think after that. So here we go. I made a mess of this thing. You got my answer there. We were about 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes of sanding, and it really did do a really nice job of rounding and digging into this hardwood, and I'm pretty impressed with it. It didn't stall at all. The belt came off because I was trying to go side to side and I knocked the belt off. But other than that, I think it did a fantastic job. So I think I'm going to give it 5 stars for the money I spent. It was $40 compared to others that are well over 150 and some over 250 for a similar type of tool. And I think it did okay. I've got a lot to learn when using it, obviously, but I guess it performed like I thought it should. I still have more sanding to do on this board, and that's what this board's all about. This thing is handmade. I glued it together I cut it on the on the table saw. I glued it together, and I cut the shape on my bandsaw. And it's not about the board, it's about this sander. Chicago Electric, Harbor Freight. It really did a nice job. And it got a little warm, but not warm to hold. The motor part of it down here was cool. Up here is a little warm where the gears are and all that. But other than that, I really have no complaints, and I can't wait to keep using this thing and see what it's like in 6 months. So if it's still running, or if, you know, I still like it. But as of right now, I think it's well worth the money, and you know, I would definitely buy another tool like this before I would spend 3-4 times the amount. So it's kind of, for $40 it was worth the throwaway if it doesn't work and I get one application out of it. Hey, if you liked the review, if you liked what I did here, please subscribe to my channel and go up there and click that notification bell. The next time I post a video, you'll get notified when I do that. And that's kind of a neat feature. And subscribing is free. You know, there's no cost to you at all. It really helps a YouTuber produce more content. And when you go to their channel, any YouTube channel, and you watch a video, if you like it, please click like. And if you want to see more of their stuff, click subscribe. So until next time, everyone, thank you for watching, and be safe out there.